Hello. I am hopping on a few minutes early, so if you're watching the recording, you might want to fast forward this for just till you see me doing something. But this is the online card class for April. Okay. I'm trying to see. Hi everybody that's hopping on. I see some of you are able to get on here. Be sure to say hi. Okay, I'm so happy my internet is working right now. We have super high winds going on and I wasn't sure how the internet connection was gonna work. I thought maybe I'll have to just film a video and then just upload it, but it's working right now. Oh, thank you. Okay, so how this is gonna work is I have 4 cards and I'm gonna make them for you. Yeah, if you're in Michigan, we have really bad wind right now, so you might have to just watch the replay. I'm so sorry about that. But I will have a replay up and I will post this on YouTube as well later this evening. But I'm so happy for all of you that were able to join. We're just going to wait about 2 minutes, so I'm just going to chat with you until we get there. But I knew this is a new group, so it might take a minute for some people to find me here. Hopefully it notifies you that, because this is a private group. But I really do have some, I think some really cute cards, 4 different all occasion cards that we're gonna make today. I hope everyone is also staying healthy and safe out there. And since I couldn't be with you in person, this is the next best thing. So, I see a few of you on here. My clock says 1:59. So, I hope everyone had a good Easter yesterday. I know it was a little bit different than normal, not being able to be with our probably normal family and friends. But, I hope you all had a good day anyway. Okay. We had a good day. We watched our church service on YouTube Live right on our TV, so that was different. We did that last week as well. And the kids still had a fun day, and I cooked dinner with what I had. Just a little funny story. I posted that I felt like I was on that cooking show Chopped, like where you just have random ingredients and you make a meal. I literally had like 5 potatoes. They were small. For mashed potatoes, I had milk, but it was expired, but it wasn't bad. It didn't smell bad, so I still used it. And anyway, I was just like pulling things together for my Easter dinner. And I know that everyone had kind of like just crazy different things because I didn't plan ahead, but it all turned out great anyway. So yeah, it's just kind of funny. All right, it is 2 o'clock officially. I see several of you on here. Please say hi when you jump on so I know that you're here. I am going to get started. Since I can't do my live monthly all occasion class at my downtown studio, I decided to do it online here in this private group. So you all opted in to be here. I didn't want to go on my business page where I wanted the people that wanted to see the card class to be here. So I'm so grateful that you're here. And how my normal card class works is we make 4 different cards. And like I will have, if you decide to place an order, you will get the cards in a packet that come like this. So all your little supplies are in the envelope with all the pieces already cut for you and die cut, unless you have to do any stamping first. So I have 4 different cards we're going to make today using 4 different stamp sets and or bundles. So I hope you might have some of these. Some of these you might be able to change out with a stamp set you already have, or maybe you're like, oh my gosh, I love that card and I'm gonna buy that now as well. So that is kind of how today's gonna go. I'm just gonna make these cards with you, and then if you decide, I should tell you how the ordering works, because at my card class, if you place an order, you get your card class for free. So I'm going to do the same thing online. It's going to be a little different because I have to mail. I'm not used to seeing my hair curly, so sorry, I got totally distracted. I actually curled my hair today. Anyway, if you place a minimum of a $30 order online using this host code, I'm going to send you this packet in the mail. I cannot do any stamping for you, so you'll have to have these stamp sets in your own ink, or you can substitute, like I said, with what you have. But you'll get the packet for these 4 cards, and you will get a tutorial with pictures and type directions if you place the order. If you get up to $50 before tax and shipping, you'll get the packet, and then you're also going to get a free brand new embellishment. I haven't decided what that is because things are going on back order or low inventory, but I promise it'll be something good, $5 to $8 in value that you're going to get. And then in addition, because I've been cleaning out, you're also going to get a brand new free retired embellishment. So that could be a bolt of ribbon or some type of jewel or gem or something like that as well. So you'll get 2 with a minimum of a $50 order with the host code. So I just want to tell you that up front, and then I'll explain that again in the evening, at the end of the video. So here's like an example of what you might get. So if you place at least if you do $30, remember you're going to get the card packet mailed to you. If you do $50, like here's an example, the champagne rhinestones, and then you're also going to get a brand new, this is shimmer pink bolt of ribbon. So you'd get this as an addition as well. So this is retired, but it's brand new, never used it. And so anyway, that's what I'm doing today. All right, we're gonna get started, and I'm gonna show you a sneak peek of all the cards we're going to make so I can grab your attention. I have everything in a bin right here. And okay, so I showed you a sneak peek of this card right here. This is black and white, and it's hard to tell, but it has Wink of Stella on the flowers. Then we're gonna make this card. It says, "Holy smokes, it's your birthday," with the grill and some. We're gonna make our own little background right here, and then let me get rid of this. We're going to make. I thought this sloth was so cute. Sloths are very popular right now, and it says "sigh." Because sometimes I'm sure a lot of us these last few days or weeks have felt like that. And then on the inside it says, "Hope things get better soon." So that's another one. And then this one right here. Do you see this? It is like a mirror with the lipstick and the perfumes, and it says, "Hello, fabulous." So those are a preview of what we're going to be making. So let's get started. If you have any questions that I don't answer you, I will at the end of this, I promise. And also you have until Thursday to place your order with that host code if I forget to tell you. Okay, so the first card we're going to do, this is on top, is our little sloth card. So let me grab, this is a stamp set that is in our annual catalog, and I think this is a great stamp set, especially for right now. If you need stamps, you can color these in. So I know my daughter loves this because she loves the sloth and the giraffe. It says, "This is not good," and he has a knot. Just some cute little things to hopefully cheer somebody up. And I hope you're back on your feet soon. Hope things get better soon. Sometimes that's all there is to say, and I'm here for you. So like when you say like, that can go on the inside. So anyway, this is a stamp set we're using. I'm using this image, the sigh, and for the inside. So I have a piece of Melon Mambo here. So normally at my card class, I just give like a few quick directions and they just go off and do on their own. But today I'm going to actually make the whole card with you. So this is Melon Mambo card base. And then I went ahead and took some Granny Apple Green. And this piece measures 5 inches by 3 3/4. And I ran this through our layered leaf embossing folder. So you just put your regular cardstock in here, you run it through your die cutting machine, and it comes out like magic. I love embossing folders. And we're just going to layer that right on the front of this card. And then I went ahead and I pre-cut this stitched oval in Whisper White and the scalloped in Melon Mambo. These pieces will, again, be all done for you. I will even emboss them, and these will be die cut for you. So we're going to get out our sloth, and I'm using black Memento ink because I am going to color him in a little bit with our blends. So I'm just inking him up. And he fits perfect, or she, on this little branch, just like that. I'm gonna just wipe this off as I go. And then I have a little 1/2-inch strip here that I'm going to stamp the word sigh in black as well. If you miss the beginning, you can always watch the replay. It'll be up. So have no fear. It'll also be on YouTube. And I know some people are working either from home or they're actually going into work. And so I knew that not everyone could watch live, or you might hop on during the middle or might have to leave early too. So the whole this will be completely recorded as well. Okay, then I'm just going to hurry up and stamp my inside that says hope things get better soon on the inside. So we're going to ink that up and put this right here. And if you know anyone that might want to join this group, you can, they can join. It's not like it's a private group, but I just want people that want to be in here anyway. So you can totally invite them. So we have that on the inside. Now we're going to do a little bit of coloring. It won't take long at all because it's pretty easy. I need my crumb cake blends. I have the dark, I have the light, and I have the green for the leaf. And the last color I grabbed is the bronze. And the bronze I use for the branch. So it's just a tad darker is all. So you can see how quick this is. So I'm going to just do the branch really fast. And one of the other cards I already did the coloring, so you didn't have to watch me. But the branch, and then just these few little leaves. And we're going to use some really fun ribbon that has little leaves on it. So we're going to add that to this card. So there's the leaves. Then I took the light crumb cake and I colored in the entire sloth minus his little bandage there. So it's pretty easy to do with these markers. I'm using the brush tip. I can color a lot faster that way. And then I will just go in a little bit with the dark on his face to give a little bit of highlights. But my daughter had a birthday party in February before all this stuff happened, and they did a painting party, and she painted a sloth, and one of her friends did as well. It was super cute. And then when I was out shopping for her, I found all kinds of random sloth things. I thought, okay, I didn't know these were so popular right now. So on his eyes, and like his little nose or mouth, and then the top of his head, I'm just taking the dark crumb cake, and then I'm going to take this dark, just kind of a little bit along his back and belly and over here. And it looks like you can see there's kind of a line right now. So I'm going to take my light and do a few little circular motions and blend that in. And that's the simple way to use our blends. Pretty easy. I will lift this up and show you. And this card, see, it's like all blended in now. So we can add this to the back. The tutorial gene is, you'll get the tutorial with a minimum $30 order. Yes, so you can recreate these. I mean, anyone can watch the video, but if you want the type directions and all the supplies I list out, that's how you get that. So this is the ribbon. It looks like leaves, and it's actually called leaf ribbon, and you get 5 yards. It's in the annual catalog with our embellishments, and I'm just going to add a strip across here. I believe this is in Call Me Clover, so it's a little bit different. It's a bright green, but a little bit darker than the granny apple. And how I'm gonna, it's very delicate. How I'm gonna attach it is just take my regular snail, and I know my oval is gonna kind of go over here, so I'm putting 2 strips of adhesive down, and then I'm just going to stick this down right there like that. Just the little ribbon. And do you see the leaves in the background? All right, now flip this over and we have our dimensionals. I'm just adding 2 on the top and the bottom. Thanks, Susan. I'm glad you like the ribbon. It's fun, and I haven't used it in a long time. And I'm going to put this on here. And then our little sigh, I'm just gonna cut at an angle. This is just a 1/2 inch strip, and take a dimensional on the end. We're gonna put this over here. And then lastly, if you did my online workshop last month, you got these glitter enamel dots. So I'm gonna take the Melon Mambo one and stick it here. And then I'm gonna take 2 of these Granny Apple green little glitter dots, and I'm just gonna put 2 on there for a little bit of sparkle. So there is that card number 1. So if you know somebody kind of having a rough time right now, or that is sick or not doing well, this would be a perfect card. And then on the inside it says, hope things get better soon. So there's card number 1. Let me know what you think of it with the back on your feet stamp set. So there's our first card. Okay, our next card is going to be a little bit more time. Let me get out the packet. And I'm going to show you this card. Okay, I debated if I should do this card because of all the steps, but do you see this? It looks like a mirror. And so I'm kind of excited to do this though. So for this card, you are going to need the following. I used the Dress to Impress stamp set, and I did use the dies all dressed up because I die cut the big perfume here and the 2 lipsticks, which I already have done these ahead of time, so you don't have to watch me. This is cut out of the designer series paper, that little 6x6 paper. So I already cut that out right there. The next thing I used, you see how I did the mirror, is I used something that I bought a long time ago and I have not used them yet. And they are called the Heirloom Frames 3D embossing folders. And so they come with an oval and a rectangle that have these really pretty, do you see like the detail on there? And then you can get the heirloom frame dies. So these come like this. There's the rectangle and there's the circle. So these you cut out first and then you emboss to get the frame. So let me show you what it looks like. So when I first used this, I embossed it. This is what the oval looks like, for example. And then I cut it out second. But what happened was, after you emboss it and then you cut it out, it reflattens it, like it squished it flat. So what you need to do is cut out your oval first and then emboss it. And it kind of fits in the folder like a little puzzle piece. And then it comes out like this. So there is your like little frame. There is a stamp set that coordinates with this. And then I went ahead and ran the silver foil to get the mirrored part. So like that. So that's how you do that. And I will, again, if you do your order, you will get these pieces from me like this. I will emboss them and cut them out for you. All right, I just wanted to explain how you go from here to there, because I had never done that. And you will need the blue plate because these are really thick. So, so you need this blue plate if you don't have that already. It's $10. Okay, I think I explained a little bit of background. So we can get started. I think I already did. I used So Saffron ink and then Memento. And then I need a little bit of baker's twine. I think that's it. Oh, and I use Wink of Stella too. Wink of Stella is really great to always have on hand. And all right, we're gonna get started. So I cut the paper this time at 11 by 4 1/4. And so because this is thick whisper white, I like to use my trimmer to score it at 5 1/2. And then I will come in with my bone folder to get a nice crease. So here's my bone folder. I'm gonna do a really nice crease like this. And then in here I have some Blushing Bride. And I embossed that with the brick and mortar folder just to give it a little bit of something in the background. And that just goes down this on the back. Okay. And then we're going to take our mirror. And I put it down with some dimensional. So I put 4, 1 on each side. So here's how I did it. I wanted the frame to like look like it's off the wall a little bit, so to speak. So I'm gonna put this down here. And then this piece goes right in the middle. Now, if you use the whole thing, this is how it cuts out that die. We only need this piece, but I want to show you that's like how it cuts out with that coordinating die anyway. So this just goes in the center, just like this. So there's our mirror so far. The next thing we need is you will stamp your lipstick and color them in. And then you can use the dies, or if you don't have the dies, you can hand cut them out. They're a pretty easy shape. I colored them in with Flirty Flamingo, Lovely Lipstick, Smoky Slate, and Light Basic Black on the lipsticks. And then I did use my color lifter to remove a little bit of the color to get a little bit of highlights on those. So those I already went ahead and did. So you just stamp them and cut them out. And then you are going to need, again, I can cut this one out already. And then we will do, where's my stamp set? Oh my gosh, I'm starting to lose it. I showed you guys, here it is. We're going to stamp the perfume bottle. I already did it, but I'm going to show you how I did it. So I have my little perfume. This is a really cute, this is a fun little stamp set. And the dies come with, you can make a little 3D purse. It's really cute. Or a backpack. So we're going to stamp that. And then it has these little, do you see these? So then you don't have to color them in. You can just stamp that over and it kind of fills in your lipstick in the tube, your perfume, your shoe. So I have the biggest one and some So Saffron ink. And I'm just going to ink that up and stamp it right over that perfume bottle. And it looks like this. It looks like it missed a spot in the center. So then you die cut it and it comes out like this. So that is the little perfume, and then I have a 1-inch strip here of Whisper White, and we are going to stamp that in the black. And this says, "Hello, Fabulous." So this card you could send to anyone. I thought this would just be a really fun card. And actually this is a card I would not normally do in card class because of all of the pieces. It would be too hard for everyone to die cut those. So this is actually perfect for the online version because you can do all of that at home. Now I did take my Wink of Stella, this is our glitter brush, and I went over and add a little bit of sparkle to this little perfume bottle. And then we're going to make this a banner. So I need my scissors here, and I'm just going to cut this straight because it's not straight. And then I'm going to make a banner. So how I do it is you put this in and you cut from side to side to the middle. And then you have a little banner, and then I'm going to do this side as well. And then we're going to just put these pieces on, and this card will be done. This is the most time-consuming card. There's a lot of pieces. So I tried to do a lot ahead of time for you. Okay, let's assemble. So I'm going to put this little lipstick here. This is the lighter one down first. And just add some regular glue, and I'm going to put this kind of like here, and then on the one with the lovely lipstick I'm going to use some dimensionals on the back. So this is a stamp set that I have only used a few times so far, but it's so cute. And then this one, I'm just going to overlap it a little bit like this. Then we're going to take our bigger perfume bottle and we're going to attach this down also with dimensionals. So what I will do is I will send you probably a quarter sheet of paper for you to do your stamping of the lipstick and the perfume, and then you can color them and cut them out or use your dies for that. And then this piece that we hand cut out of the paper, we're going to pop that up down also with a dimensional over here. And our word, "Hello, Fabulous." You guessed it, more dimensionals. And I'm just putting this up here in this corner. You can put it wherever you would like. And then to finish it off, I have some of my favorite embellishments. And your take your pick tool. This thing has putty on the end. I normally have it across the room, but you just pick up your rhinestone and then you place it down wherever you want it. So it works awesome. And then it has like this little scraper tool. You can move them if you need to. And it has another attachment as well. So, Oh, and lastly, I tied a tiny little bow with some white baker's twine. And we'll put this down with a mini glue dot, and this card is done. Let me know what you think. Again, this is not my original idea with the mirror, but I just thought it was so cute. I had to show you guys, you ladies. I don't think we have any guys, men in here. So I just made a sweet little bow, and I'm gonna grab my little glue dot, and I'm gonna stick this on the little thing right here. So there we have it. And you can't see, but this is sparkly, so it looks so pretty. So there is our second card. All right, let me know what you think while I pick up this to get ready for our third one. We're doing really good on time, so that's awesome. I figured it might take, I don't know, between 45 minutes and an hour to do all 4 of these. Okay, so there's that card. Our next card we're going to do, oh, I see some hearts. Yay! I don't know whose hearts they are, but thank you. The next card we're going to do is this one right here. And again, like when you order, if you ever order an online class, whatever, I always put your pieces in an envelope so they don't get all mixed up. It takes me a little bit more time, but it's a lot neater that way, I should say. So this card is Thick Whisper White base, and we are folding it and using our bone folder to get a good crease. Oh, I'm so glad Holly and Kelly said they love it. Awesome. And then I'll tell you the measurements I have here. So I have a bunch of little pieces, and I can't remember offhand. So this measure, the basic black is 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. The white is 4 by 3. This is from the Bird Ballad Designer Series paper. And this measures 4 1/4 by 2. And this is champagne foil, so not the silver, it's champagne, and it's a 1/2 inch by 4 1/4. And then we just have a strip of Whisper White that's a 1/2 inch. So those are our measurements. And again, if you decide to place an order, you will get all the directions as well typed up for you. So we are just taking this, and I'm using the Petal Pink color, and I'm putting this just right down here at the bottom of our card. Okay, then you're going to want a scrap piece of paper, or a grid paper. Mine's, I think, all at my studio. I have not been at my downtown studio in forever. I really miss it a lot. And like some of these cards, I have tons of samples with that. I have tons of samples with this at my studio, but I haven't been there to get them. So I wanted to show you them, but I just really don't have them. Okay, this stamp set we're using, is it like not in here? It's at the very bottom. Is called the Forever Blossoms. This is just, I really love this image right here. And it does have some really pretty sentiments as well. So that's the one we're using. And I'll get out my few little supplies here. This does have a set of dies. We're not using the dies today, but we are using this stamp right here. And this is block. This is a pretty big block. What block is this? E. Block E. And we're just going to use, again, some Memento, black ink, and I'm just using this one black and white with the Winka Stella. So I'm going to stamp this so it's going to curve a little bit. Can you see? It's going to curve like this, hopefully. There is our image. This is really pretty. Now, you can totally color this in if you want with your blends or colored pencils, watercolor pencils, whatever you want. I am not. I'm going to show you how beautiful it can be with just black and white. And then while we're stamping, I have the words that say, "You mean so much to me." And we're going to do that on this strip here. Here, I'm going to use this one. I can pick it up. And that is just in the black also. Oh! And I'm just going to try to stamp this. There's something on that, and flip it over. And stamp it straight. Hopefully I do it okay the first time. And it looks pretty good. Clean this off. Okay, we're done stamping. We're going to assemble this card. This is a great set for, you can use any sentiment with it, but this is a really great, like for an anniversary or a wedding. It does have friend and love, but I mean, you could add a happy birthday to this, but I think it's just a really pretty set anyway. So next we're going to take this champagne foil strip and attach this here. You guys know I love sweet and simple cards that are easy to duplicate. That's me. I'm your girl. Next we're going to, whoa, I got like something on there. Okay, we're going to layer these together. Remember, this was 3 by 4. The black is just 1/4 inch bigger, 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. Then you're going to take your Wink of Stella glitter brush, and I colored in all of the flowers and made them sparkly. Okay. Sparkle. Again, feel free to use your blends and add color. I used Petal Pink, so we do have that in a blend. So you could totally color them in the leaves as well. I don't know if it's going to pick up the shimmer, but I promise it's there. And we are going to put this down just flat. So we're not going to use dimensionals on this. So this is going down here like so. And then we're going to take this little strip, and I'm going to pop this one up though. And so this is great where you have the mini dimensionals or the edge. Works awesome. Just add a strip of that down here. And this is going to go towards the bottom. And then I'm going to take our Petal Pink, and I believe it's the champagne edge ribbon that was on back order for a while. It's not anymore. So I was thinking about this also as one of your little things. If you get your order up to $50, I was thinking of purchasing everyone one of these maybe. It'll be a surprise though. I promise it'll be something that I really like. I always, whenever I do anything, any type of giveaway, any type of prizes for bingo or anything I do for my customers, I always try to give away amazing gifts that I would want to win. And so that's just how I think. I want to give you something that I would want to get, so I promise it'll be something that I really like. So hopefully you will like it too. I'm just trimming this down smaller. Okay, so I made a tiny little bow, and we're just going to put that down with a mini glue dot. And it's going to come off to the side. And then I'm going to take our champagne rhinestones. These are the champagne ones, and we're going to add 3 little rhinestones to this card. And I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool, and I'm going to take a bigger one, and I'm going to put it right there in that flower, and then I'm going to take this one and put it right there, and then this one and put it right here. And there is our card. So sweet, so simple. Here we go. And it's in black and white. And I wish you could see the shimmer. So real quick though, before I move on to our last card, I do want to show you this card using the Ornate Garden. So right now, Stampin' Up! Has pre-released some new products that will be out in our June catalog. And you can get them now. And I've showed the paper and ribbon, and there's these really pretty gilded gems. And there's 2 stamp sets, an Ornate Thanks and then an Ornate Flower. So here is a very similar card using that new flower image. Now I ordered this and I didn't get it yet, so I just wanted to show you how you can use the same layout. Now I did change it up a little bit. I added the champagne strip, but it also has the Wink of Stella on it. And this is a brand new stamp set that is coming out. You can get it now and it'll be in our big catalog, but you can order this now if you want it. I ordered it. It just hasn't come yet. Our shipping is a little bit slower right now. But anyway, this was my inspiration, and this is using the Magnolia paper. So we have a lot of, you can take an idea and totally change it. Anyway, so that is our second card, and then here's a way you can use it with the brand new stuff. This is in our mini catalog. Anyway, okay, our last card might be one of my favorites. It is I think a great masculine card, and I think it's really fun. And we're going to be using the Outdoor Barbecue stamp set. So again, this is in our mini catalog towards the back, and I just thought it was really a fun card. And what do we need for this one? We need the black. So I tried to use minimal ink pads. Like literally all these cards use black, and then one card used So Saffron. That was it. Now you do need a few markers. We're going to need Dark Daffodil Delight and Real Red. And then we're going to need Smoky Slate and Crumb Cake. So, because we're coloring in this little grill anyway. Okay, let me find the card. Here's what we're making. This cute, so cute card. It says, "Holy smokes, it's your birthday." And here is, I got lots of stuff here. Pick up. We're going to be using this Real Red ribbon. Okay. So here's a stamp set. This one is really affordable. I was going to look it up for you, but I have managed, here it is. I lost my catalog. So I think some of these stamp sets in the back can get overlooked. So I wanted to show you them real quick. So here it is. It's on page 50. And it's $19, and it comes with 12 stamps. So this is what we're using. And then look at this. If you like dirt bikes or go-karts or trucks, here's another fun one. This one's 18. And then this one over here on page 51. I also have this because my husband is a runner and a biker. And this is great, like if you have sports, or like very encouraging for, anyway, this is the stamp set we're using. And we're using almost every stamp in here because we're making a cute little background. You see the background on there? It's going to be really fun. So, Smoky Slate is our color, and that's the background, Smoky Slate. It's just 8.5 by 5.5, and you'll fold it at 4 1/4. I am going to bring my background back in here. I used our Stitch So Sweetly dies in basic black. There's a little bit of stitching, and then I just cut out Whisper White that fits right in there. And then these two pieces, this is a 1-inch circle punch and a 1 1/8 scallop circle punch in black. So this card doesn't have a lot of pieces, but it does have a lot of stamping. So let's get started with the background. And we are going to be taking the steak first. Looks like a little steak. And we're going to, I'm just stamping it right on the card. You could add another layer if you wanted, we're going to add this and this. And we'll add one over here. So, there. So we got some stakes on there. Next, we're going to take the corn on the cob. And I'm going to ink that up. And I'm going to do a couple of these. This would be a great birthday card, maybe a Father's Day card. There's some different sayings in there too. It says, well done, you're invited, a dad like you is rare, and love is in the air. Oh wait, that's barbecue. So just something fun. 1, 2, okay, I guess that's good for that one. And then we're gonna go ahead and go on to the burger. We have a cheeseburger here. And we're gonna ink that up. And I'm just kind of, that's probably good because I still have a few more to do. I have a little like a bottle, like a little ketchup or a mustard bottle. And I'm gonna do that. And maybe over here. And then I think the last one I did was a little shish kebab. So you could make, I'm sure you can make so many cute, cute cards with this set. And we'll do that. All right. So there is our outline of our card. Now I didn't do the middle because it's going to be covered up. And I kind of did them like at different angles and stuff. And on our white, we're going to stamp our grill. And it's kind of a tight fit, but it does fit. And if it goes off a little bit, that's okay too. So I'm just going to ink this up and put this down. I hope you are enjoying these cards. Okay. Oh, I think I did it up too high. Shoot. Because my little smoke isn't going to show. You know what? I might have to, well, we'll see. I'm going to do it again. I wasn't paying attention. You have to do it towards the bottom so that the little smoke coming out of the top you can stamp. Right here. All right, a lot of stamping and we're almost done. Yeah, just like that. So there we have it. Okay, so yeah, I used a lot of those stamps. So many. I'll clean it up later. Okay, now we're going to just do a tad of coloring and put it together. So I'm just using the dark Daffodil Delight on the flame. You could get fancy and go all crazy and add a little bit of orange or red. I'm just using only the yellow. And then I'm taking the crumb cake and I'm going to color in the little wood slats over here on the side of the grill. And then I'm going to take the smoky slate and do this part and like the legs of the grill. And there, I'll color in the wheel. Okay, lastly, I'm going to take the dark real red and I'm going to color in this grill. You could color your grill whatever you wanted. I wanted a pop of color. And I knew I had that red ribbon. All right. I'm using the brushed end again. I can color faster on like more solid spaces that way. And I just don't want to go too far out of the line or it will bleed. Oh, Jean said this would make a great Father's Day card. I agree. A dad like you is rare. That's in there. And then I know probably some of you already have some stamps already that say Happy Father's Day. Okay, I'm just trying to be a little careful because I don't want to wreck this because I actually want to use this card. And red is such a hard color to lift. Okay, so now where the little black marks, I'm just going to go over it again. And just a little bit. And then I forgot I want the gray on the handle. The smoky slate. And there we have it. So this is going to get attached onto here. I'm going to cover this up. Oh, I didn't do the sentiment. Jeez, I do have to do that. We need that. So this is going to go on here. And I will stamp that. Holy smokes, it's your birthday. Okay. I'm sure you could make the girl open if you wanted to cut it apart and use some dimensionals. Some of you ladies are so creative. So there's our sentiment. Now before we put this down, you could just put it down like that. I wanted to add more of that pop of color. So I have the real red ribbon and I'm just cutting it on an angle. And I'm going to put 2 strips just like this. You can use your mini glue dots. I'm just using snail in the center and I'm going to stick it down and stick another one down. I want them going the same way though, like my angles. And then this is popped up with some dimensionals. And here we go. I will show you all 4 cards at the end in just a second. If you joined late, you can see them all and you can go back and watch the whole thing if you want. So this is going to go on here just like this. And then our cute little sentiment, it's going to get popped up here. This is the red ribbon in the annual catalog. It is cotton ribbon. And that is going right there. And there is our card. All right, let me know what you think of that one. All right, I'm going to push this away and we will go over all of the cards again. Again, here is the stamp set, Outdoor Barbecue. It's a really cute one. I think it gets overlooked or missed in the catalog, but it's super cute for all the guys and girls that like to barbecue in your life. Okay, here is one of our cards that we did. And then we did this one with the cherry blossom. Don't forget, you can also order the brand new ornate flower and create the same card with a different look. Then we did our Hello Fabulous card with the mirror. And our first card we did is with our sloth that says sigh, hope things are better soon. So those are our 4 cards for our all occasion class. Don't forget, if you want to place a minimum $30 order before tax and shipping, you will get a packet with all the supplies to do these. Again, you need your own stamps and ink. You can substitute, but you'll get to make one of each of these cards, or at least all the supplies that I use to make these cards. If you get up to $50, you're going to get a free embellishment, such as something like this, and a brand new retired embellishment, such as a ribbon like this as well. So I'm going to put up that host code again. So if you want to order anything, there's the host code so I know that you ordered and I can get you your stuff. You have until Thursday Thursday evening will do until the host code will close. So does anyone have any questions about the class? We've been going for about almost an hour now. So I hope you enjoyed the cards. I hope you had fun. If you are one of my local ladies, I just know that I miss you so much. I miss stamping with you. Oh, my hair. I normally don't keep my hair down when I'm stamping because it gets hot. I have a lot of hair, but I curled it today. And then that distracted me. But anyway, I really miss all of you, and it is fun though because doing it online, I can see all of my online people as well, and my card club members and people that follow me. So this is actually kind of fun because all of you can participate in my all occasion card class as well. So again, just place your order with the host code below, and then it will have to be after it closes. I'll order all the supplies, and then I'll have to wait till it comes in, and then I'll mail you all your stuff, and you'll get a tutorial with all the pictures, directions, and supplies as well. So this will be up on YouTube, and if you missed it, the recording will be on here as well. If you had to leave or come on late or whatever, you can't even watch it right now. So thank you again. I hope you all have a great day. I will see you next time. I'll be live Wednesday at 8 p.m. on my business page. So I hope to see you then. Bye.